Hello folks, welcome to Ontario on this beautiful early June afternoon. The birds are singing, there's a beautiful breeze blowing. It really doesn't get much nicer than this. Well folks, our first cut of hay is off, it's wrapped, the corn's in the ground and the corn is up, and I'm smiling because I just finished a job that I probably should have been finished a couple of months ago. I just finished splitting our winter's firewood, and by the look of the wood pile, I've probably got enough for 2 or maybe even 3 years ahead. You remember last winter when I headed off to the bush and we culled and harvested some dandy sugar maples. We skidded them out right here and cut them into blocks or to rounds, and then with our splitter behind us here, we split it all up. You'll also notice behind me here in the wood pile, there's actually 3 wood piles. There's of course the one major wood pile. That's the firewood for our house. That's the best firewood. There's a smaller firewood pile in front of it. That pile actually is for the shop. A lot of the wood we harvest is over mature, diseased, damaged. So anything that's not perfect, that's maybe got a little bit of rot in it or isn't 100%, I save it and I burn it in the shop. So I'm gonna pull around with a tractor a minute, load the bucket, and we'll start putting it in the shop and fill up the wood shed or the wood storage area in the workshop for next winter. And the small stuff that's over there in the little pile, why, those are the little pieces that come off whenever I'm splitting wood. I save them. I box them up and then I put them in the wood shed, and next winter when we need to light the fire, we've got kindling already split and it's perfectly dry and it works really well. Oh yeah. Oh bud, you're just the best. You are such a pal. Yeah, such a pal. I think we'll call that full. My, that breeze feels nice. You'll notice in the video that I split everything from well under 3 inches to over 30 inches. And I have to tell you, I'm ever glad on the wood splitter when I built it that I built an elevating table, because handling anything over 20-inch block of hard maple is hard work. They're heavy. And the reason I split even the small little pieces, something I learned from my father-in-law. He'd always encourage me to knock a piece of that bark off, let a little air at that wood to dry it out, and he said, you'll be mighty thankful in January that you did so. And it's true. Well, I'm gonna put old Betsy away, put the wood splitter back, and I hope you enjoy this video, folks. What follows is the whole process. A little bit in the woods, skidding a few logs, blocking a few logs, and splitting a few blocks. Oh folks, what a beautiful day it is. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate some wood pile therapy. And as I talk right now, there's a hen turkey about 200 yards to the north. Keeps walking out from the fence row till it sees me and then walks back in. She's got a nest about 30 yards right there. And I knew she had a nest in the area because I'd see her do the same thing and then she'd just disappear. And yesterday I watched her. And she came down through the long grass and I could see the grass moving, couldn't see her, and every once in a while her head would slowly come up like a periscope on a submarine. And then I saw a bunch of grass move, and then everything went quiet. So where I think her nest is about 30 yards over there. Well, time to get back to work. It's good for my heart, it's good for my soul, and it's really good for next January. Well, folks, that's the last piece of firewood for this year. And in a way, I'm kind of sad. I've had a great day, though. My buddy Gary came out and gave me a hand, and I've appreciated the help and I appreciated the fellowship.
Oh, thank you, Paul. It's been awesome. What a great day.
And you know what? My father used to say there's a lot of heat in wood. And I'd say there's a lot of fun and joy in wood, too. When you think about it, I go to the woods, knock the trees down, limb them. I get to skid them out of the woods to here. I get to cut them into blocks. I get to split them, throw them into a pile. And in a couple of months, I'll throw them in a trailer and carry them into the woodshed and fill the woodshed. As my father used to say, there's a lot of heat in a stick of wood. Well, Gary, what do you think? Let's go to the house and have a cup of coffee.
That sounds good.
All right.
All right.